All right, market update here on the 17th. Let's go over QQQ first. So QQQ, it hit my target that I laid out in the video yesterday, which is the gap fill here at 425. It did come past the 1.61 fib by a little bit. So there is a possibility that this could be a diagonal, where we have a beginning diagonal right here, because this does not look like an impulse move to me. It looks like an ABC move. So it's either going to be A, B, C like that, or it could end up being a 5-wave move where we see some more downside. As far as this overall move, I don't even know if this is finished yet. It could have finished. It might have one more leg down. I would actually lean towards it having one more leg down because I see some more downside on some of the tech names. So I'm not sure if this is finished or not, but we are in the demand zone that I laid out. So regardless, if it goes down tomorrow, I want to see it hold 421 and then bounce out of there. I'd be looking for a bounce up here to 437 unless it's a fourth wave. If it's a fourth wave, then you're probably just going to get a bounce, maybe back up to like 430 and then more downside. So you could be buying here, but I'd be careful because there's probably a little bit more downside. Tomorrow, maybe Friday will bounce and be kind of like a premium kill day. Let's go over SPX. So SPX, I think I have a, yeah, get rid of that. So SPX is a little bit different in that it has gone way past the 1.61 fib. So like I said in the video, I have it laid out right here. It could be an extension here. We could be looking at a big drawdown. Got to be ready for that. And actually I have this as only the third wave of the third wave if that's the case. But it could also just be a very extended C wave. I'm looking down here at 497 for at least a bounce out of here. And then you can evaluate the bounce. So let's say we hit here and then we get a impulse bounce. Then that's obviously going to be good news. If we get a corrective bounce, then it could be a fourth wave. It could be a B wave as well. But overall, we have not hit my target of 497.5. So I'm looking for that to hit possibly tomorrow as well. If you zoom in here, so this could potentially be the fifth wave though too. Or this is the fourth wave and we're coming down here. I would say it's probably the fourth wave or coming down here just based on the other charts. So that would be the overall third wave. The overall fifth wave is a diagonal or a C leg. We don't know which one. We just know that there's demand right there. I really don't want to see it lose this right away. If it loses this right away, then I'm going to go ahead and say that we are in a bigger drawdown. So if we zoom out here on this, like currently, I think that this is a third wave. We're making a fourth wave. But if we're to come down here and make a big impulse move, let's say we come all the way down here to 482.2, then that's a warning sign that something else is going on and we're going to have a bigger drawdown. So really, this is kind of the area that I want to watch. If we don't get a solid bounce out of here, then that's a kind of a warning sign. So on the daily, we are pretty oversold. We're way, way outside of the standard deviations. We came from 527.1 all the way to 502.7, below 5,000 pretty quickly. It's been like a couple of weeks. A pretty big drawdown for SPX. So I want to see it hold this, and really I want to see that be the end of the fourth wave and then start going higher. If it does bounce the only way that could make the most sense for it to stay here would be if we bounced all the way back up here and then came back down like this. If we just do a short bounce like this and then come down more, it still could be the fourth wave, but it's going to be a pretty big correction for a fourth wave. Let's see how far that would correct. That'd be I guess it's right at the 0.38 fib. So it could be that still, but I would rather have it bottom right here. So look for more downside on SPX. Bitcoin, I've been buying this basically because we hit the bottom of this area. I've had orders in the low 60s. I have some orders down here too because there is a demand zone right here. So if we do keep on falling, then I'd be buying here 53, 55. It's not ideal, but it still could be a C leg all the way down there to 54,000, still be valid. If it breaks 54,000, then it's similar to SPX and QQQ. I'd be looking for, it'd be kind of like a warning sign. So here's the overall view on Bitcoin. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That. And 5 could be an extension just based on what the what SPX looks like. This could end up being, you know, something like that. Extend way up here. Who knows? So Tesla now. So now it looks like Tesla probably is already topped out here. In the video yesterday, I laid out some scenarios, but it looks like the fourth wave might be finished. ABC, I thought it was going to finish tomorrow morning, but if it's already finished, I'm just looking down here at 151.80. So, but we can see the first wave right here is saying lower than that. It's saying 149. We have that parallel line right down here as well. I don't want to see that break. So if it comes down here to the parallel line, that's around 150 tomorrow morning. And that would be the end of the 5-wave move. Like I said in the video yesterday, you're looking at this, potentially to 136, or you're looking at ABC down here and a big move like that after earnings. Earnings are on Tuesday, so look for a more downside on Tesla. If it does come up higher tomorrow morning, let's say there is a bigger move higher here, which is possible, I'd be looking to buy puts in this box right here around 161. Maybe a good risk reward, fill the gap. Then it would just look like 5 like that. AMD getting absolutely destroyed. I think it's pretty clear at this point what this is. It was hard to tell back there. I was trying to turn it into a 5-wave move, but now it's pretty clear. We are just in an ABC move. So is that right? 147 is the target. I thought it was 145, but it's 147. So I can draw a parallel line here. I can get rid of this RSI. Having trouble drawing this right now. Okay. So yeah, 147. Here's the count right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this is 1, 2. I'm looking for like 151, 152. Bounce, and 147. And that's the 1.61 fib of this. If we zoom out here, this could be a fourth wave. A very, very massive drawdown for a fourth wave. It is a pretty big drawdown. But I'm not really sure if this is a 5-wave move. It might actually be. This is debatable right here. So this only retraced to the 0.38 fib. And then it hit the 1.61 fib right here. So this could be also, and it just finished. It doesn't look impulsive to me. It could also be a bigger ABC move. So let's just say, how long did this take? This took a while. October. It could be a lot of different things. I guess short term, I'll just go ahead and leave it at that. 147 is a target. We did break outside of the parallel line here. This could also be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 like this. Let's see how far this retraced. Retrace a little bit farther. Broke outside the parallel line. This hit the 1.61 fib. Exactly, pretty much. I think this is a fourth wave. Either an overall fourth wave or it is a fourth wave of a third wave. So either way, 147 is a target. And if we look back here on the monthly, going back to 1973, I expect this to go up a lot more. I expect it to go up to like 600. That sounds kind of crazy though. But 600 seems like where it should be going just based on the fibs. You can see here I drew a parallel line to the bottom. And up here, if it makes about the same time frame, let's see, this is January of 75 to 15, that's 40 years. So maybe by 2035, this is a $600 stock. This fifth wave might extend for a while. So 147 is a short-term target. What's going on with Apple? Apple just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. I knew that was a fake out. Right into supply. Down. And this probably has more downside too. It's probably finishing off a fifth wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here. It could be going down to this 157 gap fill still. Let's look at Microsoft. Whoops. And Microsoft's doing what I was talking about in video probably a week or two ago. It's just making the ABC move instead of the 5-wave move. Instead of doing this, it's doing this. Down to 405. That would be a great buy at 405. NVDA today coming down quite a lot. It needs to hold 832 to be a second wave. Otherwise, it's going down to this demand zone, which is 823 to 784. And let's see here. This started on, I think this probably bottomed. So I think you're probably going to get a big move in NVIDIA here soon. But we'll see. The dollar actually fell today. It did break the parallel line, but it never broke 107. Didn't hit the 1.61 fib. Yeah, this might be ready to go for a third wave down. Just got to hold this, and then we're headed down here to 96. So you got to hold on for like maybe another week or so, maybe a next couple of days, and hopefully that's the bottom and we can move up. If this does come down and then go higher, then it's possible we could have a larger drawdown into May. So I think that's pretty much it for today. I didn't go over RTY. So yeah, I talked about 194 in the last video. Where did we hit? We hit 194. However, it does look like this might just be the third wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Potentially a little bit more to go. So maybe a bounce and then a little bit more down here. Hopefully it can hold 191. If not, then it's probably going to this gap fill at, or down here to 188. If it can hold this though, then that's fine. You have 188. It can't go past 174 or it invalidates the whole move. But you're probably looking for a bounce and another move down. So it's not bottomed yet. I would expect this to bottom maybe actually I would expect this to bottom maybe like mid-May. So there might be a little bit more to go in the overall market. It might be just selling off for the next couple of weeks. We might get a bounce here. We're probably going to get a bounce by Friday, and then next week will probably be a bounce week, and then after that, who knows? We'll have to see what it does. So that's pretty much it. I'll leave it at that. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you in the next video.